You know, I live in a small town in Texas, and I was driving down the street about 5 miles, and I saw that my neighbor had a plantation, and he had about 3 black guys picking cotton in his field. No, goofballs, slaves like that aren't around anymore, and they haven't been for a long time, but for some reason, it is a huge topic of discussion still. Let me tell you what I actually saw. I saw a few black guys that I used to rodeo with helping their next door neighbor, who's a 65-year-old man, fix his fence. But this is how most media companies would report a few black guys helping a white old man out of the kindness of their heart. Take a look. Welcome back to another edition of Screw You Media. Our motto here is, if you're a conservative, we'll lie about you. Top story today, there seems to be a man in Central Texas who is still a slave owner. We had a reporter in town. She drove by the ranch and it appeared that a white man was making 3 black men fix his fence with no water and no pay. What a shameful day for all of us in America. Well, that brings this broadcast to a conclusion. Stay safe out there while you're rioting, America. We support you. Yeah. Oh, they weren't slaves. They were his friends. Oops. Well, screw it, we already aired it. Yeah, ladies, I know I look pretty good in a suit. Calm down. But this is exactly what I'm talking about in terms of the media taking a story and spinning it 6 days from Sunday so they can get a reaction. When you talk about something from the past that is no longer happening, like black people being slaves, you're using it as an excuse for something. I'll give you an example. I hear this crap all the time. So I'm talking to this girl and we're texting back and forth as she sends me a text saying that she's got trust issues because she's been cheated on before. Blah, blah, blah. Let me give y'all a little tip. Nobody has time for somebody with trust issues. We have our own issues to deal with, and I don't need any more added to my plate. It's already overflowing with issues. Everyone has been cheated on or screwed over. I have, Trump has, my dog's been cheated on, for God's sakes. Yeah, my neighbor's dog is over here all the time. Get over it. Your need to make an excuse for it comes simply from a lack of confidence and a lack of self-worth. But seriously though, y'all want to continue to talk about slavery and how you need reparations because your great-great-grandpa was a slave. Well, I won't be listening, nor will I care, because there is still a far worse form of slavery going on today. Around 600,000 people per year are trafficked across international borders. Ready for this? You better go grab a trash can just in case you throw up after hearing this. Of those 600,000 people, 70% of them are female and 50% of them are children. How is this not being discussed? How is this not on the news? The National Criminal Justice Reference Service states that 200,000 children in the U.S. per year are at risk to be entered into a slave trade. Let me give you a scenario to put this in perspective for you. Imagine that you've got a 5-year-old child that you put to bed one night. You wake up in the morning to their window being smashed in and your child being kidnapped, and then later being sex slave trafficked. What do? What can you do? You might be saying, well, damn, why are you even bringing this up? Because this is happening in the United States every single day. Do y'all know what they do to these children? These old psychotic people torture these children to be able to extract something from their blood called adrenochrome and inject it into their blood to keep them looking young. Marina Abramovich, or Abramovic, is known to be one of the leaders in this, and she is 73 years old. She looks like she's 45, and she doesn't look like she has that much plastic surgery done to her face. How does she look that young at 73 years old? And people are saying, oh no, that's just conspiracy and all this stuff. It's not. Now, I'm not saying that what happened to black people in the past wasn't a tragedy or anything like that, but when you're talking about something that is no longer happening and not talking about something like this that is currently happening, it makes me a little sick. So I'm gonna go throw up now, but thank you for listening.